talk. I'll talk to you later.
All right, sounds good. Have a good night.
All right. Later, Tater.
Bye. Okay, so I think I'm all good now. Did you have heat the Brussels sprouts yet? Oh, not yet. Are they? They're still warmish though. Never mind. I will now. Now take a bite. This is HelloFresh. I had no idea. I missed that part. Yeah. Um, yeah. I usually reheat the butter. Okay, so true. Okay. So I'm gonna reheat on this plate the Brussels sprouts that I'm gonna eat. Alright. So that I'll do like 20 seconds. I can finally eat before your chicken gets cold, right? Hello. This is gonna be, aw, thank you, John. Thank you for the gifts, the love. Oh, Windsor, thank you. Have I really been watching you cook for 4 hours? I've been cooking for 4 hours. This is my breakfast from yesterday. I've been trying to. I just wanted food, guys. I just wanted food. So this is my application for getting out of cooking in any future situation where anybody's expecting me to cook. Because if I try to cook something, it's going to be like 4 hours later. I can see your stress. Oh my gosh. Imagine me cooking for 500. Yeah, chef, I've seen like cooking shows and stuff, and like when you cooking so many things at the same time, and like even just family, like when I've seen people cooking for like a family feast like Thanksgiving and stuff, and I'm seeing like how the hell do you manage like not only multiple things at once for like your small family like night dinner, you know, like just a simple dinner, let alone like before this I already understood and was impressed. I already knew that it's an insane thing. So you know that first time I was in the box with just you, and aw, don't be nervous. I know it's a lot to have like be like on the screen when everybody's watching. Too bad you didn't screen record it. Actually, this thing automatically records. So, and I'll be putting this on my YouTube channel too, because it was hella entertaining. Oh, Ella, thank you for the rose. Thank you. All right. All right. So let's. Do I eat it now? All right, I'm gonna eat it now. Let's see what we got. I'll help you. Thank you, Chef Baby. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. It was pretty fun. Okay, let's try this chicken first to make sure it's not pink. How fun it would be if it was like pink in the center after all that. Am I funny? I mean, I'm just gonna order something from DoorDash at this point. Thank you. Moment of truth. We gotta do more of this. I mean, I still have a whole nother meal from HelloFresh that I need to make. I think I'm gonna make sure I have the correct instructions next time. I'm not sure I'm gonna keep my. It's not. Yeah, no, it's not. It's actually really. It's perfect. Perfect, Chef Baby. You're amazing. You know your stuff. I must admit. I mean, I already knew that, but I just want to make that clear to everybody. That you know your stuff. Let me show it down here. Hold on. Send me the instructions. I don't have the instructions though, because I accidentally threw them away in the trash. I didn't mean to. And then I went to get them out of the trash in the beginning of the stream. And I realized that was not gonna happen. Because it's like in my trash, like my outside trash, like the big trash. We had some non-believers. We did, but I always believed. Aw, thank you, Tony. Yeah, so that was, I feel like, you know, that was good cardio, And what I mean by that is like cardio, you know, it gets your heart pumping and stuff. And like the stress had my heart pumping. So I feel like I got my cardio in for the day. That's what matters. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, if I cooked all the time, if I cooked every meal, I would probably die of starvation because of how long it takes me to cook. Yes, it did. That's this this dark stuff here. Let's see. Hold on. It is so good. Chef baby. This is really good. Like, holy hell. I mean, it could probably be better if it was done properly from start to finish. But thank you. Yeah, I think the chicken, I could have done better with the chicken. I didn't know, you know, I was so stressed, and I also do prep meals. Yeah, I already put the leftovers in a thing, so I could just microwave that tomorrow. Yeah, can you not see it? Oh, it did come out of screen. Hold on, sorry. Not at my actual table. There. Nom nom nom. Still not worth it, but here we are. It's good. I think it could be a little bit more juicier, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's really delicious actually. Damn, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Seriously, like I probably would have given up and just made some of my frozen pizza I have in there. The thing is, like, I want to be able to eat healthy like this, or I don't know if it's healthy or not, but like better than like frozen meals, because it does help my health a lot, my health issues. But it obviously takes a lot of energy, and like my legs are killing me right now. Like, I'm probably gonna have to take some pain medicine because they do hurt pretty bad, just from the little bit of standing I did. And it took a long time. So it'd be nice if I like could have a professional chef like just cook for me every meal, because then I could keep my weight consistently probably, and I'd probably start feeling better with the right healthy food. It's just I can't maintain this. Yeah, me too, Windsor. Thank you, bro. I know, Chef Baby, you were. I know. You were right. Anything for you. Aw, David, thank you. My goodness. Okay, let's try some of this asparagus. Brussels sprouts. They're properly cooked. You're a dishwasher at a restaurant? Still on an airplane. Almost, I'm finally done. But you want to be a cook? I know a lot of people that became chefs that started as a dishwasher. Yeah, that's another thing. I have to, like, there's a lot of dishes, and I just wasted all the energy that I didn't have. Like, I'm at negative spoons right now, and these dishes are gonna sit here. It's just how it is. Just stopping by to say hi. I hope you're having an amazing rest of your day. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Irrelevant. You are so amazing at being encouraging. Thank you so much for all your encouragement. Your cook at heart. That's awesome. I am amazed. I am very amazed. She will need this. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The thing is with like, I've heard like, I think even my dad, when he was younger, I think it was my dad that told me the story. When he was like 15, 16 or whatever, you can keep cooking mean fish. Making the trip. Oh, you're regretting making the trip? I'm sorry. He was a dishwasher, and the sous chef and him became friends, and so he was just watching. My dad's a very, very, very smart man, and you know, I'm like him. I learned by observing, and so he actually knew how to do what the sous chef was doing after a while. Yeah, flying is really weird now. Let's see, the link to my homepage has a surprise. What's the surprise? We're still in Gatlinburg until Monday. Ooh, that's so cool. Yeah, Windsor, he's currently on his honeymoon, so that's exciting. He just got married. So this is the Bravo Balsamic Chicken with some Brussels sprouts and potatoes. Oh yes, the rest of that story. I think he ended up, the sous chef ended up leaving, and the owner of the restaurant was like, "Oh, we need this or whatever," because it was a rush thing. They didn't have somebody to back up the sous chef that left or something, or was sick or something. So my dad's like, he's like, "Can you do it?" And he's like, "Yeah, I can do it." He didn't know if he could do it or not, but he just started doing what he remembered how the other person was doing it, and then the whatever it's called, like the other chefs in there that weren't the main chef, he was like friends with them as well, and they were helping him out, and then that's how he ended up getting like the job. He ended up getting the job as the sous chef of that place, and ended up doing like really well. And then another company hired him to do like something bigger, chef wise, and he didn't have any training. He was like, at the time I think he was like 16 or 17. Yeah, so sometimes you just gotta fake it till you make it, as long as you're able to fake it. At 16 and a half, I was a garde mango. Oh, garde. I'm sorry. I'm probably butchering how to pronounce that. I'm so sorry. But I'm assuming that's really, really impressive, especially because Windsor said that's an accomplishment. It sounds really, really fancy, and I don't doubt it at all. On reaching your goal and rage. Oh my gosh, Wolf, thank you so much. Thank you. With that money from the sponsorship for the Twitch stream game, raid that I did, that you guys helped me with, I'm able to afford the things I was needing for my stream, because like streaming on the couch has been really bad for my back and stuff, and alignment, and I've been like in a lot more pain. So now I'm able to afford a desk and a proper chair with good support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Do your thing. That's so cool. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Chef Baby. I mean, I think like if you're not already doing your thing, I think you're more than capable to do your thing right now. I'm surprised you're still up. You're surprised I'm still up. At this point, I'm like only up at night like this. I slept until 6:30 tonight, or this evening. So this is my daytime at this point. I need to try to fix my schedule. It'll be a great. This is the only meal I've had today. It'll be great to see more of you and have. Yes. She's either cooking at 3 a.m. or reading books at 3 a.m. See, it's still City. It's so freaking true. It's just so freaking true. I was gonna be streaming on my Twitch tonight because I'm scheduled, but I was, you know, it's at my, yeah, I didn't wake up until like 6:30. So yeah, this day's just a little weird. Oh my gosh, Lone Wars, thank you so much. You got your food handler card? I don't really know what that is, except for the obvious, like you're like able to handle food. That's cool. Like that's like you have to get certified for that, I guess. You get in Cali. That makes sense if it's Cali. This has been a really cool stream. Awesome. I'm glad you guys liked it. It was way more entertaining than I realized it was gonna be. They are done. Potatoes are great. After all this 4 hours of cooking this, and all the stress and pain, and you expect me to hand over my food? Aw, thank you. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. Seriously, my favorite part is probably this balsamic seasoning stuff. It's amazing. My cat is currently spazzing. You earned it. Oh, thank you. And yes. Linda, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Jessie go to give the palette a stone cold stunner. Thank you, aloha. What does what does that mean? What's the rest of that mean? I'll just knock on the door and steal it. If you're gonna steal it, why are you knocking on the door? You're a very nice, polite thief. That's funny. My goodness. Yeah, so I guess I was gonna try to read tonight after my stream, but I have to get to sleep tonight at a soon. Because I have a Halloween party I'm going to tomorrow. And I gotta take a lot of time because it's gonna take a while for me to prepare my costume. Joke's on you, I only have one window downstairs. Oh, thank you for the follow. So I plan on streaming on here tomorrow when I'm preparing my costume. I'll show you the whole process, and that's when I'll tell you guys what I'm dressing up as. So it's a surprise. There's not a window in my bathroom. Andrea, yes I did. You made me spit out my food. At least I think I did. I'm back. Handsome Funny, hello. We stand a plus size queen. We stand what? That's so funny. Yes, I did balk on saying a decent hour. You're eating the right way too as a chef. On a stool. On a stool, milk crate, or on the floor. Yeah, by the stove that I just made it at. That's funny. Good morning. Good morning. I do have a bedroom window, but it's very much covered up with a full cover, and my vanity mirror is in front of it, so you can't really climb through it. I have these things planned ahead of time. How are you guys doing? Good morning. Honestly, this balsamic dressing or whatever is like delicious on everything on this plate. My birthday, I'm turning 16, so I can. Oh, I missed it. Oh, nice. Happy birthday. Early birthday. Just teleported. No wonder why you're low on vitamin D. No windows for the sunshine to come in. Seriously, though. And I love to have, like, sunlight, you know? Where I live, there's, like, people on each side of me. I had a farmhouse, before COVID. And there's plenty of sunlight that came in there. Like, one of the rooms was, like, a sunroom. And then there was windows in, like, the living room area that was going into the sunroom area. So, like, it was super, super sun, all in the house. And of course, you know, I'd go outside and sit on my front porch, and I had like 3 acres of just farmland. So it was really nice. But I sold that right before COVID quarantine happened, because my health spiked up again, and it got so bad that I had to, I couldn't work at the job I was working at anymore. And so I sold my house because I knew it'd probably be the best thing to do to conserve and survive, until I could get the health stuff figured out financially and everything. So I knew that I needed to buy a smaller house, so I could physically manage it too, because the farmhouse was just so much for me physically to handle, because I just live by myself. And so I decided to buy a smaller place that it had like a HOA, even though I like refused for I never thought I'd be in a place that had a HOA. But because of my health stuff, and it's hard for me to do things consistently, physically, like that. So I have an HOA that's actually really affordable. I got like a really freaking good deal. I always get good deals. So I actually paid the least amount on my place I'm in compared to the entire neighborhood. And my place is actually nicer inside too. But the HOA is really, really affordable as well. And so they take care of everything outside, including the roof and everything, which is huge. And I'm pretty handy. Like I can I can't cook, obviously. I mean, I guess I can cook. You know what I mean? Like, it's a struggle. But I mean, I can fix the sink. I can fix the toilets, you know, plumbing, electrical stuff I know how to do. Fixing walls, I've built walls, you know, I've helped build houses many times. So anything that needs fixed around the house, I can do with relative ease, because it's, you know, there's nothing that really takes too much effort, like cooking. So yeah, like I can do stuff like that. And so it's just a smaller place, but it does mean less lighting, of course, which sucks, but I do what I can. I do as much as I can. I'm eating Bravo Balsamic Chicken that I just made. She's eating failure. Yes, Chef Baby. Yeah, HOAs do have a good side. Is that Flintstones Fruity Pebbles? It is. It is. I would have bought that. I'm looking for a place like that. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm really grateful for it. I mean, I'm beyond grateful for everything. It just worked out so much for me. Like that's a whole story. I won't get into that, but I'm very, very blessed for sure. Has to go for that comment. Wait, McKevin. Hi from San Diego. Hello, San Diego. So yeah, I'm about to go live. Ooh, nice, handsome. Sourdough or... Yeah, I see what you're saying. Whitehurst, thank you. Oh, you're throwing tomatoes at me. I am a vampire. I've been called a vampire since I was younger. Yeah. Chicken wing, hot dog macaroni, I got it wrong. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken macaroni, chill with my homies. You hate sanding? I have a sand machine. When it comes to tools and stuff, like for around the house, I have everything. I like it. I like building things and whatnot. I've seen everybody loves them. Tomatoes. She ignored my comment about it. Wait, what? I'm not trying to ignore it. It's hard to keep up sometimes. With everybody's jokes. When are we getting chicken dinner? How do you throw a tomato? Did you not see that Whitehurst just threw a tomato at me on the screen? I mean, you can send a gift, and there's a tomato. There you can see my beautiful work. Oh yeah, I saw it. I read it. I saw that you said that. I made me throw all the tomatoes. Oh, I didn't know that, handsome. I'm sorry. Well, there's always the emotes like Chef Baby just did. Oh, thank you, Lake Guy. I appreciate that. There's not much. There's not much food here. And I'm so tired now already. I slept for 13 hours and I'm tired. Like, I was wide awake, and then I cleaned up the house a bit, and then I started cooking, and now I'm really exhausted again. This was fun, suspenseful, but anxiety was over the room. Mine too. That's amazing. Well, I'm glad that you could enjoy it to some level, you know. Like I always tell my friends when they hang out with me, it's always adventure. It's always an adventure. I don't try, but it just always is, you know. But I guess that's good. I'm glad I'm into this. Me too. Oh my gosh, seriously, I would have been lost without you. Seriously, thank you so much. He said he has a Instagram. He or she. I'm assuming you're a he, but I totally could be wrong. Sorry if you're a female. Your fun is infectious. Aw, NJ. I wish yeah. Well, it's funny. I gave you 300 likes. Oh my gosh, handsome. Thank you so much. This was, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, so everybody that's new here, please go click on Chef Baby 302's name on the live here and follow them so they can get to 1,000. The same when music and eat stuff and he's all famous. I'm a real boy. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, 'cause I know, like, the majority of professional chefs, I believe, are male. Just like when, the majority of, pharmacists are female. You know, it's just interesting. When I was working and going to school for pharmaceutical, everybody always assumed that, like, the pharmacist was a guy, and it was usually a female. And, like, in the school and everything, most people going to school for it was female. It's interesting. Hello, Jen. Hello. How are you doing? I don't know any pharmacists that are female. Really? That's interesting. Oh, but you live, like, that's really interesting. At least in the States, that's how it is. But that's changing more and more. Like, more and more women are getting more into, like, more fields. I also went to school for computer science, and I know most of the females weren't in there. The ones that didn't last long, usually because one out of everybody was really horrible or sexist, and so it was really hard. I withstood it because I'm just stubborn like that, because I don't like people making me or anybody else feel, especially anybody else, feel less than for something as stupid as being, you know, having boobs. So I've faced so much sexism since high school, even with like teachers and stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, and I handle it with, you know, I do it in a smart way, just to prove them wrong, you know, and I try to encourage other females to not let it get to them, and to just prove it to them. And So unfortunately, all the females that were like in the beginning of the classes, they, most of them didn't make it because there was always at least one guy in the class that like would say something stupid, sexist, and it would discourage them. But because we're the minority in those things, so it's really scary. It can be scary. But yeah, I think it's changing more and more. You're impatient. Exactly. Yeah. As long as you explain that to them, Chef Baby, as long as you're explaining to them or letting them know, or else they're going to take it personally and feel like shit. There's such I've worked with have been females. Really interesting. Yeah, where you're at, Franco, must be very different. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Tired, but I did. I'm scrolling up right now trying to find everything. Whether is for cooking or other fields. And they give me so much credit for the way I taught them. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. And yeah, I mean, like, yeah, no, I think that that's smart. I do. I got really tired all of a sudden. Sorry. Oh, there's one more. Hold on. So much credit for the way I taught them. So when I train girls, I give them a harder time, so I won't have to depend on guys. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, since I was younger, I learned early on, like, how it is in the world, at least when I was born and growing up. It is definitely changing. I'm thankful for that, but it, not fast enough. But Bag was doing something. Yeah, there's a lot more females coming into the fields and stuff. What was I gonna say? But you learn at least as a female, how a lot of the world works. At least like I said, when I was younger, at the time, and for me at least, I decided to use that to my advantage in the sense of working harder. And a lot of us did. Working harder so you don't have to depend on anybody. That's why I worked really hard, despite my health issues, because I didn't want to depend on anybody. I don't mind depending on people, I just don't want to have to. Because then that's when a lot of toxic people will come in and you don't have that choice anymore as much. I mean, you always have a choice. But yeah. It's really important to be able to not have to depend on other people, so you can choose who you want to depend on. Who's in? What? Mixed here. Why are so mixed here? It doesn't really matter. Bad Pika P 20. Who's in? Wait, what? 2024? Who's in? Oh, I get it. Like president. Okay. You don't understand. Like I am like about to die right now of sleep. Like I'm just so freaking tired. It's hard to read between the lines of my shirt because it's like it blends in with my shirt, the white parts. Jessie, you just need to be able to see through the toxic people. Exactly. I do. I've always lived on my own. I left my house when I was 17 as soon as I could. Do slow on that one. Too slow on that one. I have to heard your kitty even went. Oh, you haven't heard? Yeah, he was earlier. He went spazzy. Yes, go to sleep before the sunshine comes up. Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's almost coming up. I need to finish my food though. I am a slow eater. I do have a toaster oven. I do. I also have a Ninja Foodie in an effort to be able to cook things with more ease. You just need to, yeah, the toxic people, that's a hard one I'm still learning on. I'm a lot better about it, but Yes, I am, babe. Thank you. It took me 4 hours to make this. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, I grew up in a, you know, like a lot of people. I mean, I had it better than some people, a lot of people too, but not the best environment, you know. Very violent. So I was always very stressed, and you know, I'm a highly sensitive person, so it was even harder for me. And you learn a lot of survival skills, and I'm very good at a lot of things because of that. I'm very observant. I've learned quickly. I can read people without trying. But despite that, I'm still used to that being my normal because that's all I grew up with seeing. So it landed me in a lot of very hard, abusive relationships despite me deliberately knowing how that works and trying to avoid it, but the ones I would come across were really, really sneaky. And then by the time I was emotionally connected, attached, you know, and it's even harder, it's even easier for me to become attached because of like the whole, you know, growing up in that kind of environment, you're desperate for that more. So it creates this really, really, really bad cycle of trying to be smart, knowing, being aware of it, but then still getting stuck in it because some of the people are really, really sneaky or really, really unhealed themselves and are toxic. And then by that time, it's just like you're trying really hard to just do the best you can, be perfect, and be, you know, all the stuff like just recreating that trauma from growing up in that situation. So it's really about cooking. Yeah, exactly. So it's really about learning how to set better boundaries without guilt, I guess is a good way to put it. And learning to not need or needing to depend on other people, and being able to be in a place where you're free to choose and able to not settle for making excuses for people's behavior when they do show toxic behaviors, and see it for what it is and not just like have that undying hope for the person being better. And just, you know, yeah. And like, and show you, okay, sounds good, Franco. Hello. Without no you but, aw. Thanks, Chef Baby. I'm not cooking, that's so funny. You are making pancakes tomorrow? Oh no. She's eating, exactly. Yeah, Izzy, this is why I don't cook. One of the many reasons why I don't cook. If you were here earlier, you would probably see all the other reasons why I don't cook. Yeah, I've been promoted. Oh my gosh, what? You have been, Cavaliers, you've been. Hello, how are you? I end up having a... Letters! Thank you. Flip personality disorder. Oh my goodness. That's rough. Thankfully, I was even worried after like growing up like that. Like I took myself to a couple counselors because I was really concerned about having some sort of like disorder or like, you know, something messed up from it. Thankfully, I've been to 3 different ones just to be sure because I was so concerned, because I understand the psychology of things and human behavior and like the connections and everything and genetics and everything. Thankfully, I've been checked out multiple times despite the counselors like there's nothing wrong with you, like you, and they actually even told me like I have a very good head on my shoulders, especially considering what I've been through my whole life. So yay. Hey girl, let me play, and we're blocked. Thank you. Oh, awesome, you already got it. Thank you. I know how to cook. I was in a police protection for 2 months when I was 9. Dang. I'm glad that you had that though, that protection. All 5 of my aunts were in abusive relationships. We were consistently rescuing them, yeah. And it's a thing too, like unless you're in it or have been, yeah, honestly, even if you see it, sometimes people who are like see it happening to like family and friends, like they don't understand. It really is like, and especially like when you're in it, like I consider myself a very intellectual person, like an intelligent person, very smart, wise, but like when it gets to that level in that specific situation, it's like a flip gets switched that like it's weird. And at first, like when you get out of it, you like I sit there like I thought I was smarter than this. I thought I was like more like mentally strong than this, and it's really confusing. But it really is. No matter how smart you are, no matter how strong you are, mentally, emotionally, like the right kind of toxic, abusive person will be able to get at you. It's weird. The whole family was. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, so like all the people like, well, why didn't you just leave? It's like, yeah, I raised my daughter alone because of abusive relationship. She'll be 17. Oh my goodness. Well, good job getting out of that. I'm very, very, very proud of you because again, like I was implying, it is sometimes near impossible to get out, especially with kids. Oh my gosh. And if anybody still doesn't understand that, if you go to Netflix, there's the movie or TV show, or it's like a mini series, Made. And I don't have kids, thankfully, meaning because, you know, with the past partners I had. But that show actually is very, very, very accurate to how it is in every aspect that it portrays. Sorry to interrupt. Okay, what are we making for dessert? Chef Baby, you're funny. You're funny. If I made dessert right now, it would be tomorrow night before I was done. That's funny. Was locked up during the time until the men that abused my sister were caught. I am. I do the book readings. Yes, Izzy. I try to do this pretty regularly. Make brownies, I wish. I was just watching that show. Yeah. Yep. It's as a person who's been through stuff, it was hard. And it was like a lot to take in. But I'm at a point where I've been healing for a while from everything. And I'm a lot stronger. You know, because the strength comes from being aware of specific things and like learning coping skills and whatnot, and just, you know, just counseling in general, to recover from those things. And so I was able to watch it, and as hard as it was for me, at least personally, it was really, really, really validating to watch it because of how accurate it is. The show representing what it looks like with domestic violence type stuff. And cute together, you're pretty cute. That's cute. I love that. Kids in internet relations are tough enough, let alone when someone is being exactly. I just saw the episode where, yeah, it's freaking hard. I don't have kids, so I don't have that experience, thankfully, but I do understand how it would feel because I've been in the situation without the child involved. But it is a lot easier to get out without the children, of course. There's a treat on the live. Not on the live, on my TikTok live, or Twitch live. That was Wednesday night. That was Wednesday night. If you want to see it, the recorded video is on my Twitch channel. You'll have to go to my Twitch channel, follow me on my Twitch, and check out the last video that I did of my live. I'm on the special brownies for those one. Oh my gosh. Waiting outside of the court while they, yeah. I'm sorry. I want the special brownies. White hairs. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Like these two. Chef Baby, I need some of those. I am in so much pain. That's funny. I love that 10 minutes with you. My philosophies is compromising communication. Yeah, for sure. It is so important. I miss that treat. What's your favorite food? But but a hard one, and I'll make that. Oh my goodness, Chef Baby! Oh my goodness. So as of right now, my favorite food is what's it called? Steak Medina or something like that. It's like the white sauce. This is one place that makes this amazing steak. It's like really expensive too, of course, and it's like this white sauce, not like fettuccine or whatever sauce, but it's like a white wine. I don't know what it is. You probably know if I just say Medina, whatever. I'm going to try to make special lollipops one of these days. You're gonna make the special in regular price tomorrow. Favorite dish and type it so I can save it. Favorite dish. My favorite food is Navajo tacos. So I'm finishing eating, I should know by now, Brava Balsamic Chicken and Brussels sprouts and potatoes. No, it's off. Thanks, babe. The Pepsi is done boiling, and I'm on my last cup. Oh, I'm so tired. See, this is what I think of cooking, because this is what cooking is for me. I spend 4 hours cooking one meal. I can't eat 3 meals a day because that's all I'll be doing is cooking all day. I don't have the energy for that. What else am I supposed to, how am I supposed to do anything else? You know? And just cooking one meal, I'm ready for bed. It was a fun 4 hours, it was. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I decided to do a live with it. And it did. It did. It did. That proves my point. If anybody ever complains about women, specifically me, not cooking, like, is this what you want? You want me to spend 4 hours baking a meal? Barely? For every meal? I mean, I could do that, and I'll be tired, I'll be in pain. But if you want to complain about women not cooking as much anymore these days, this is why. With your ability to assess the situation and see the bright side. Right. I bet you're tired. I'm so tired. But I woke up at 6:30 p.m. so I do all the cooking. See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork. Let's challenge you. Let's wait. When I challenge you, cook for your, and I'll do it for 10. Wait, okay, let's do a challenge. You cook for yourself, and I'll do it for 10. Chef Baby, it's not a competition. There's no competition here with me. Like, I will take last place. I know that. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's not ideal, but I understand the reality of the situation. I'll let you cook for 10 and the 500, and I will be cheering you on the whole time. I am definitely not a chef. If you were here earlier, you would understand why. Oh, thank you, Art. Thank you. This is my grunge day, so the fact that you're saying I'm beautiful looking like this, I thank you. You need to get better. I can't sleep, but you need to try my chicken cabbage soup. Cooking bring good vibes from you with some. Aw, you can bake chicken. It takes just. Izzy? Clearly, you were not here earlier in this stream, or else you would know better. When I bake chicken, it does not take 30 minutes at 400. It takes 4 hours. No, we work as a team. Yeah, teamwork. Exactly. I thought you were going to have a treat. The treat was on Wednesday. That video was posted on Wednesday. And that was to let everybody know about my Twitch stream that I was doing later that evening on Wednesday. So if you want to see the treat, you can go to my Twitch page, which is I'm Bad Pika P on there as well. And there's also a link in my profile link on Linktree to my Twitch stream. And the recorded video from my live on Wednesday is up there. It's the last one. Let's do it. Yes. She's not just a chef, she's master chef. Don't go lying to people, Franco. Do not go lying to people. Hello, active. No, that is how long I bake mine, and it comes out juicy and tastes really good. Well, congratulations, Izzy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, not me. Not me. I guess I believe in making things really difficult for myself. It's fun for some reason, I guess. I'll cook for 10 people and you make Pop-Tarts for 5 people. How about we start small? And I'll make bowls of cereal for everybody. Less chance of fires that way. And yes, I almost caught the house on fire when I was little making Pop-Tarts. I don't know how. It just happens. These things just happen. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, that sounds good. I believe it. After seeing this stream, I think anybody will believe anything I tell them about my cooking misadventures at this point after seeing this live. Yeah. I'll share with you one of my baking misadventures that I had years ago. And I have pictures. I'll have to make a TikTok post of it. So, real crazy. Well, it's been real crazy. That's true. That's true. So you know those crescent rolls? Well, I saw people making them one time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, those look really easy to make. I'm pretty sure I said that. I thought that. It's funny because it's like foreshadowing. So I'm like, how, I think I can manage that. I'm like, okay, where do I get them? Like, oh, they're in, like, it's a Pillsbury can. Like, they come in a can. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I put the veggies in a pan and I toss them. And see, you're just showing off at this point, Izzy. Oh, are they're good? There are other kinds of rolls. These ones are crescent rolls that I'm referring to. So, I went to the store. I was doing what I did today and got false confidence of my cooking abilities, potential. It was on the first time I tried to bake them. Oh my gosh, Izzy, thank you so much because that makes me feel so much better. Thank you. So, I didn't watch them from beginning to end of making the crescent rolls that they did. Not that much. No, it's not that bad. I'm not stupid. I just don't have the knowledge. Like, at least that's common sense. That's common sense. This is where, you know what, never mind, because forget I said that. We're just going to continue, okay? So I got the can, and I took them out of the can. I can't. It's okay. No, not yet. Not that bad either. Not that bad either. Crescent for me or nothing. Yeah, and so I didn't see how they did them, like rolled them, So they come in triangles, right? Like flat triangles that you like unpeel and take them apart. And I was reading the instructions because that's what I try to do. I read the instructions. So the first step was take the one long end of the triangle and fold it between the other end, like the other two ends. I'm like, oh, that's super easy. I got this. I was confidence. Confidence is soaring through the roof at this point because I'm like, oh, it's going to be super easy. The next instruction, I've never done this before, okay? I've never seen anybody actually do this. I just saw the end product. So I had the one end folded over between the other two ends, right? It's super simple, easy. It's a triangle. The next step was to roll into a crescent shape. Again, as we've learned for people who have been during this whole cooking stream, cooking words, like to me, a crescent is like a crescent moon shape, right? It's like this, right? It went from put this corner to this corner to roll into a crescent shape. at what angle do I roll it? Like where do I start rolling? Like, do I start rolling from the part that I folded over? Do I start do I start rolling from the other corner? Like, I don't know. I literally, because I did it, the first one, I did what assumed to make the most sense. So I rolled it initially from the folded over corner, flat edge, and I started to roll it, trying to roll it, so that the other ends would be like on each side, right? That's what made sense to me. I don't know what the hell I did, but it did not turn out that way. And I was like, and I'm good at puzzles usually, you know? Like, I'm actually really, really good at puzzles and patterns and everything. And I'm like, there's only so many combinations that I can fold this into to get the correct crescent shape. I literally tried to roll them in every combination that existed in the probabilities with my calculations that existed in this can. I'll have to make sure I post the pictures in a TikTok video to share this so you can see. In the end, I cooked them and all of the shapes were various and confusing. They came out fine and they tasted like crescent rolls. They were just like surprise shapes. Let's try to recreate it. Oh my gosh, maybe you're right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They're in the oven until I saw the smoke. Oh my gosh, Izzy, then there's another story I had. I was really hungry and I didn't have much food at this time because this is at the time that I left a 4-year relationship that it wasn't necessarily abusive in any way, like emotionally or anything, but like the guy was cheating on me from like day one. And with multiple women. He was that kind. And so I just left and I didn't have anything because I had already started having health issues. So at the time I wasn't able to work full time and I was in school like overtime. I was trying to finish my schooling, but I left because I finally got to the point where I realized I deserved better. And so I was in this apartment. I didn't really have a lot of money at all. I ended up having to get on food stamps actually, but before I decided to finally go on food stamps, I didn't have much food at all. So I was really hungry, I didn't have dinner yet, and the only thing I really had to eat was like the frozen garlic bread. I put it in there and then I got distracted with something, like watching Netflix or something, and I forgot about it in there. It was like 3 days later, and thankfully the oven like has an auto shut off after like, you know, it's done cooking or whatever, and if it auto shuts off, thankfully. I went to cook something like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 days later, like a frozen pizza that I got, and I'm like, what the hell? It was burnt black to a crisp. There's no fire. I'm like, did I? Yeah, it was bad. I've been the guy who cheated on my girlfriend with more than one. That's, hopefully you're not doing that anymore. I mean, you seem so kind, I can't. Yeah, Steel City, I used to feel stuck into that mindset, like, why would anybody be mean to me? Why would anybody abuse me? Why would anybody cheat on me? Like, I don't get it. Like, I would never do that to anybody. And I saw somebody post this quote, I guess, and it says, remember, even Beyonce gets cheated on. That makes me feel so much better, and it understands that it's not me. It's never the person, it's the person who's doing it that has the issue. So, and that's something that's really, really important and very helpful for people that are the victims of things to remember and understand. The person who is doing the harm is the person who is responsible and has the issue, whatever that issue is. Oh, thank you for the follow. But not the crest rolls. She had that childhood game where all the shapes pop up. I did, but I actually was really good at that game. I started doing that. Surprise shape a little bit. Yeah, I actually like those like kind of puzzles. Like I was doing those and doing them quickly, and with ease. Since I was 3, I remember doing it when I was 3, and it was awesome. Like, or two. Hello. 3 days later it was. And that's when she realized the paper is flammable in the oven. Yeah. It never has to do with the girlfriend. It's the guy. It was me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, somebody got blocked. Probably for good reason. It's happened to the best of us, even me. Yep. Raven is a very beautiful woman, and I would cheat on her. Yeah. We wasted all that time. Picture this: you, me, beach sunset, and Pop-Tarts. What flavor though? That's what matters. You got COVID. Are you okay? Izzy, yes I am. One of my friends is hosting a Halloween party. Just a small thing, like a small group of us. And he's a cook. He cooks a lot, and he's really good. So he's cooking for everybody. He really enjoys it for some reason. Weird people who like cooking. So I'm, it's like a dress-up Halloween party. So I'm really excited. So I'm planning on, hopefully I can wake up early enough, because the costume that I plan on doing, I like to go, I don't want to say all out, because I could definitely go all out. I don't have the energy for that though, or the funds. But I go as all out as I'm able to, with the time and money allotted to me. I'm really excited for this one. I didn't have enough money to buy enough paint, but I know a workaround to make it work regardless. I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever seen or heard of anybody doing this costume, as far as I know. Not in person, at least. I've never seen it on the internet or anything. So I'm really excited. My sister set up 5 hologram decorations in the yard. Ooh, that's so cool. I've been sick for 3 days now. Are you able to like stay at home and rest? Strawberry. Yes. I like the strawberry and like the mixed berry one a lot. My ex-wife cheated on me. Man, did I celebrate to that. You celebrated? Hello, JM. My ex-wife cheated on me from day one. Yeah, it's never the person. It's the person who's committing whatever it is that has the issue. Oh, people coming over to see their... Oh, that's so cool. The belly dance was awesome, love. Ah, thank you. You saw it. I used to do it more, like, well. I, like, practice in it or whatever you call it. I haven't done it in a long time, though, so I'm really out of practice. I actually decided I'm going to start doing... Like, I've been doing yoga lives, because the reason I do the lives initially, mainly, is because it helps motivate me to do it more frequently, because I need to. And so if I, like, set up try to commit to doing TikTok lives, it commits me to do things when it's hard for me to do them, like this cooking thing. The main reason I did this live for the cooking is because I knew if I didn't, like, I would, like, initially, I assumed because I wouldn't do it if I didn't do it live, like, intend to do a live with it. And then I wouldn't have eaten. And then, after it happened, I realized that it's a good thing I did do a live, because I would have probably given up within the first 5 minutes of trying to cook by myself like this, because of how it ended up going. I will be, but that's right. So, it made me realize that I want to start getting again into belly dancing again. I'm going to start, like, kind of like I'm doing my yoga streams, I'm going to do that with belly dancing. So, ooh, yeah, Izzy, do that and, like, send it to me if you post it. Just DoorDash. At this point, I think I have my hopes up a little bit, like, thinking maybe if I just put my effort into it and, like, just commit to it and, like, see, and I could cook for myself. Nope, I'm gonna, as long as I remain single, I'm gonna be DoorDashing. I posted a new TikTok with a few of them. Ooh, yay, you gotta do more cooking videos. I will. And had decent people doing it. Oh yeah, for sure. It's a great group here. It was too complicated, but you carry on multiple conversations pretty effortlessly. See, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, and cooking is mine. I'm really good at a lot of other things, though. I'll work out with you. Yes, of course. I am still here. You're still here. Cup half full type person here. Yes. Did I win? Yes, you did. Chef baby, you did. 2,000 people. Dang, Izzy. That's awesome. Okay, let's go. Hello, Alabama. Uh-oh. I went up a bit. Wait. Is that Reese's Pieces? Where? Oh, no, that's Fruity Pebbles cereal. Ella's frozen pizza? I do have frozen pizza. Not, is it like Ella's a brand? I'm on for a person that does have belly dances. If you want her name, she doesn't belly dance on her. Just another thought. Send Nemo demo stuff. Oh, yes. Ah! Thank you. So, Nemo, the files are very large. How should I send them to you? Considering I'm thinking I'll just like send you like one project at a time. Behind it though. No, behind that. Oh yes, Reese's Piece of cereal. Yes, there it is. Yes, it is. You're a good eye. That's amazing. It's easy to do. I'm sure you can do it. I will do a TikTok that you. Izzy. But people try to get her to do, but we say no. Well, that's one of the cool things about me. No matter what situation I've been in, if it's something I did not want to do that was at a certain level of like disrespect, as soon as I realized, like, as soon as it got to a level of like disrespect, I never stood for that, thankfully. That's something that like anybody tries to disrespect me or somebody else, that like switch instantly turns on, and I handle it tactfully, but I'm very stern, and there's no no. So at least on that area, I'm good. I'm an underground coal miner, just got off work and bored. Oh my goodness. So how many times do people say, I got the black long pop? Please, people know that, you know, please, Zoolander, you know, anybody? Also, making hamburgers are easy to do. I can make Hamburger Helper. Morning, Coco, how are you? I should have Reese's Puffs, not pizza. Yes, Reese's Puffs. Hello, MGL Lumac. You're up early. I'm not up early. I'm still awake. Oh my gosh, she didn't sleep. Yeah. Then flip it to the other side for 4 minutes, then the hamburger's done. How many gigs is it? I don't even know. How tall am I? I'm 5'5". I'm a towering 5'5". My legs go for days. I don't know what's taking longer. You cooking or you eat? I do take a long time to eat, even when I don't talk. I'm a slow eater, but that's good, right? Been underground for 8 years. Did you just come out today? I'm sorry. That's amazing, though. Chef baby, so clever. Oh my gosh. Izzy, thank you. I hope so. 5'5" on a good day? Yeah. See, sometimes I take so long eating and I get so tired. Like when I'm dating somebody or whatever, I'm like, can you just like feed me while I eat? And I'm like, how am I supposed to do that if you're sleeping? I'm like, just trust me. Because it's too tired. I get so tired. I do have a ninja foodie. I do. Yeah, right. Save yourself. Go back underground. It's not safe up here. It's gotten worse. Go back. And this woke me up. Oh no, baby. Shepard, I'm so sorry. That's really funny though. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you stuck around. I think you were instrumental in my success. And Los Lunas makes cucumber water. Oh, I do love cucumber water. I love infused water like that. Yeah, it is. It's really hard. Especially when you come from a abusive background of any sort. It definitely makes it harder mentally, emotionally, to be able to find that and know what it looks like. I don't hide any secrets. No, don't take it wrong. It was fun. I love teaching. I don't take it wrong. I don't take it wrong. I think it's hilarious. Are you a lot different than mine? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. What's so funny is I love to cook also. Nice, nice. See, I feel like the majority of men, I don't want to say that, that's wrong. There's a greater amount of men that I know personally compared to women that love to cook, and women don't like to cook. Although I think part of it could be too, because I know for me in the beginning, my view of cooking was to avoid it because I didn't want it to be sexualized, like, or what am I trying to say? Like sexist, you know, because I went to, one of the schools I went to was a Christian private school. So for a while, I would hear most of the boys, and as me, a sensitive person, and I do tend to take things literal, I would hear them a lot of times, not in a very joking way, say how women are only good for cooking, cleaning, and sex. So that caused a lot of trauma for me early on. And so I found myself like kind of starting to avoid those things. Or trying to get, you know what I mean? So I think that's part of it, honestly. But yeah. A huge story about women and men cooking. Yeah? Cocking. That was a perfect typo for that. I clean also. I just bought my new house and it's so picky. I'm so picky, yes, because I'm alone. One rip off that joint and I almost just try to fold it too much. I'm feeling alone a lot lately. I need to settle down with someone. Make sure you're not settling down with somebody just so you don't feel alone, because you're not gonna, being with somebody will not fix you being alone or feeling lonely. There's a difference between being alone and feeling lonely, and a relationship will not, if you are struggling to feel lonely, a relationship will not always fix that, because there's plenty of people that are in relationships that feel more alone than anything. So just something to consider. Let me catch up. A huge story about cocking. That's so funny. Slide, hello. To a certain degree, I would want my girlfriend to serve me my dinner. Interesting. See, I don't have any want or expectation. The only expectation I have in a relationship, and that is that there's at least equality in the sense of, understanding strengths and weaknesses of the people. Like, my strength is not cooking, so like if the other person wants to cook and they like to cook, then I will let them. And then I don't mind trying to help, as long as I'm feeling okay and as long as the person understands. Like, sometimes I just am not physically able to be up and helping even, and sometimes that's the special thing, because my health can be a little bit of a struggle with that stuff. So I think if I was healthy and considering it from just a standard both people can do physical things just as fine, a teamwork, and it works differently for everybody. If somebody enjoys something, obviously they can take that more, and if they need help, just communication, ask for help. I don't think it's ever good to have expectations, or it's fine to desire, hey, I'd really appreciate it, I'd really like it if or I don't know, and you have to be careful how you say it too, because, but it does come apart, or it does come off, however how you work. And I think there's just some people that have this innateness or whatever. I'm sorry, I'm like struggling with words because I'm so tired, but you guys can understand what I'm trying to say, maybe. I personally feel like in a relationship of any sort, healthy relationship, communication, like, hey, like, I really am struggling today, like, can you please, like, finish the dishes for me? That's a very fair request. And, like, even if it's like, hey, like, this week it's going to be really busy for me out of my job, I'm going to be really tired, like, would you mind, like, kind of taking a bit more on at the house, clean it up? Whether it's the woman or the man, doesn't matter. That communication and request, and if that person is able to or not able to, I mean, and they say, well, I'll try my best, but, like, if there's any days that you're able to help me out a little bit too, that would be helpful, because I'm also going to be, in this situation, I'm not feeling great. Or if it's like a specific day, like, hey, I'm not feeling that great today, like, I know that you're having a rough week or whatever, a busy week, but, like, I wasn't able to keep up on this, like, maybe we could tackle it, let's make a plan to tackle it together, or, if I can't do it by then, just communication, and, like, no expectations, just simple requests, because the person that you're with is not your mother, it's not your father, it's not your maid, it's not your best friend only, it's not like your friend, it's your partner, and it needs to be treated as that. And so yeah, I mean, it's one thing to, like, oh, it'd be nice if they did that, and it's another thing to be like, I want to make sure that my significant other will be able to serve me food sometimes. Like, I don't think that's a healthy mindset in that specific sense. So I don't know if, like, that's what you're saying or not, but yeah, and I think the problem for me with 50-50 mindset is that comes in, I don't agree with that, actually, because it's not always going to be 50-50. It can't always be 50-50. People have bad days, people have good days. There's going to be days where it's going to be 0-100%. There's going to be days that it's going to be like 60-40, and there's going to be days that it's going to be 50-50. That's fine, as long as it's communicated and grace is given and respect is huge. Understanding that the other person is a person too and has struggles like you do. So I think as long as the people are both healthy, mature, stable people, as much as we can be, at least, continuously working to improve ourselves. It's a lot to remember as I go and I cook, and I don't like to messy ways. Yeah, I was already struggling to cook alone, like, just to cook, so I couldn't keep up with the dishes while I was cooking too. Hello, everybody. To serve me anything she just might not. That's funny. Cooking, petting dogs, folding socks, and Scrabble. That's amazing. And it's so hard to find a girl that realizes I'm a package deal. Fruity Pebbles, no cooking. Exactly, mother. Yeah, I don't feel like saying my story now. Oh, chef, no, tell your story. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to do the cooking. I don't know how to come back from that. Oh wait, I would want my girl cooking. Oh, from the cooking. That's so funny. Meowton. Oh my gosh, that is too cute. Worthless. Warriors, thank you so much. Yeah, it's not even 100 because not everybody can be 100 either every day. It's just when one person's less than 50 or 100, then the other person, understands that through the communication and patience and understanding and love, care, concern, all that good stuff, out of wanting to help the other person, like wouldn't you want to, and I guess it depends on the personality too, like not everybody is built like that. I'm built to where, like, if somebody is struggling, I want to be able to be there to help support them until that they're good again. I also, in turn, would like somebody to be there for me when I'm needing that support and help until I'm good again. And I think it's just a back and forth. And, like, yeah, there's going to be some days that you're both 100%, and that's great. take over the world. There's going to be days where you're both zero. And I think those days require the most patience and understanding of each other, because I think when you're not 100% or 50% and you're like, especially when you're zero, it is really easy to come into that selfish mindset. When I say selfish, it's not necessarily a negative thing. It's just when you're hurting or not your greatest, it's natural and normal to like be more focused on yourself. That's okay as long as it's done in dealt with in a healthy way, which is like communication. Like, hey, I'm not feeling really great. It's like, oh my gosh, me neither. Okay, let's have not only grace for ourselves but for each other, that we're both not having a good day, and just agree to do, you know, the self-care with each other, you know. And I think, yeah, it's easier said than done, but that's why you continuously work on it, you know, not only with yourself but with the other person. I would make sure I was gone and she would have anything to do. What? Yes, exactly. I've had a maid and I felt uncomfortable with her cleaning, so I would clean before she... That's funny. That's what my mom would always do when I was younger. She had a maid for a little bit. On the days in lazy and uncomfortable. Yes. Stop spamming. Wait, what? Big fight or jobs. You're here to find, yes. We'll do it tomorrow. Exactly. Because I left the lid off the toothpaste. Yeah, you know, that's funny because, like, I've heard some people, like, that have had that. I've heard of 2 people telling me how, like, they were dating somebody that, like, had a huge fight because they left the lid off the toothpaste. And, like, it just baffles me. Unless the only, and I don't think, obviously, because you're talking about it like that, like, and it's actually become like a big trending thing on TikTok, at least on my side of TikTok, where it's incompetence, like feigning incompetence, and it's a form of abuse that I've actually experienced with a couple guys that I dated, where they will feign incompetence to get out of doing things, like, hey, can you help me do the dishes? They would mess them up somehow always, and then I'd have to come up and like fix them, you know, or whatever. And it would actually be a lot more work for me, even though it was supposed to be partnership. And that's a form of abuse. That I could understand, like somebody having like the last straw, like if you continuously leave the toothpaste cap off or whatever, but you're doing so with that mindset. That's different. But just normal, like, I don't get that. I mean, maybe it's like a form of OCD and anger issues that, you know, needs to be worked on. Communication, yes, it is. I've had a maid, I read that one already. Trying to catch up with everybody, sorry. Carla had to tell me to stop cleaning because she felt bad taking my money. Yeah, no, I mean, if I was a maid and that was, you know, it's like, that's what I'm here for. Like, yeah, I get it. Do the same kids. I do not have kids, no. Dear, you just took that too literal. Well, I already told you I take things literal. There's no hundreds of y'all. Just give as much as you can for each other. Exactly. Is your last post real? Yes, it is. It's hard to explain feeling linked, but it's so important to strive for. Wait, I'm going to read that again. It's hard to explain feeling linked, but it's so important to strive for. Exactly. And I'm sure you will find someone that will be understanding and what you want. I hope so. Aw, thank you for the follows, guys. I still have to go back and finish Treasure Island. Ooh, yes, it's all on there. Don't listen to the negative. Exactly. Breakfast time. Seriously. So seriously. I hate fighting, I swear. Some people love it. Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation I could have about that, but I won't. If there are so many other things to work on, toothpaste. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly. I mean, I wish that was the only thing I had to fight about. Or not fight, yeah. All the time my last girlfriend, Yvonne, would keep me at her house 1 month at a time. Huh? Like, chained up? What? Serious question. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Squidward slither pants. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I love that though. I love you. Thank you, baby. I would tell her that I have to go home. I'd be like, it's been 5 weeks. It sounds like a anxious attachment style that she deals with really, really bad. That's sad. When they put the toilet paper going under the roll, I turn it around to go over the roll. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind, like, if somebody does that, like, I get everybody's different, like, and if the toilet seat's up, I just put it down. I mean, if it's my own house, if it's like, you know, I don't know. Can you tell how you fell into a toxic relationship? You're so beautiful. Pretty much because that's been my normal since I was born, and psychologically, that's just how it tends to work out, no matter how aware of it you are. And so it takes a lot of healing, mainly through counseling, to help understand not only yourself, but like your patterns, and where they stem from, which is usually, cliche as it is, from growing, how you grew up. I love both my parents. Nobody is perfect, including parents. Oh, thank you, Whitehurst. Thank you. I love those little heart cheek kisses. And so it takes, for me personally, and everybody's different, but for me personally, my personality is, I'm a highly sensitive person, which is a personality trait, and so that actually is it's really cool. It's not kind of like a superpower, you know, but when it's nurtured in a very chaotic, abusive setting, it is really, really dangerous and harmful, and it can go either really good or really bad in the end, depending on how the person is. And thankfully, I was made to be very, very, very determined, very, very, very stubborn in a good way, like for the right reasons, and sometimes not. And very, very positive mindset, hopeful, very, 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 sometimes too hopeful, you know, it can go into a negative, and that's what I'm working on. Just learning boundaries, healthy boundaries, and to not let people get away and not be I'm too gracious. So I have to learn to be a healthy gracious, yeah, so it's just learning a new normal, I guess. I did know from an early age, like, what my surrounding was not healthy, it was not good, and I didn't want it. So I knew I got out of it, and I did that on my own and everything, and I just knew how to not be in the environment I didn't want to be in. But then the hard part that I needed help with was learning what is normal, what it looks like, how to be in that normal. And, you know, it's like if you grew up in isolation, you wouldn't know how to talk to people. So it's just learning how to operate in that healthy environment and what it looks like. And I can logically understand it, and I can logically know what that is supposed to be like, but when you put it into application and you have all those like built-in triggers, built-in behaviors, even though you logically understand that that's not helpful or right or good, it's very complicated. It's a bunch of psychology that's a whole nother story, and I could talk about that forever. But it's the stuff that you have to really work hard. It's like when you go to the gym to build muscle, you have to work mentally really hard to undo the bad ruts in the brain. And it's proven scientifically, like, your brain actually has like those essentially, like, not physically necessarily, but like technically, like, or figuratively or whatever, like those grooves of thinking that actually have to be undone and rewired. And it's a real thing that they can actually, like, show, like, through tests and stuff. All right, let me catch up with everybody. You need to go home. Can you tell me how I read that one. Okay. SpongeBob! I just want someone who loves me. Yep, that's all we ever want. I really think I tripped and fell in heaven because I... Aw, Chef Baby! All that stress was worth it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the gifts. Left the bedroom, she would say, why did you leave me? Oh, that's so sad, Izzy. That's definitely a huge, huge sign that she has had a lot of trauma in her past that needs healed, for sure. That's definitely severe anxiety, or anxiety attachment style, which if you look that up, you'll understand, learn about it. That's really sad. I have to go to bed, but want to wish you amazing days. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Whitehurst. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a wonderful evening and get lots of rest. Hello, Charles. That's me. Nothing gets me down. Yeah. I mean, I get down, don't get me wrong, because I have a lot of stuff that has got me down, but I usually, by nature, I have a really positive outcome. I am not married and I do not have kids, no. What's the worst thing that happened to you in your lowest relationship? Oof. I'm not sure. It depends. Yeah. I made Bravo Balsamic Chicken with a lot of help. It took 4 hours. I can't explain what the worst thing is. For me, the worst thing is what that I feel is the worst thing that affected me to the level it did was the post I made on my TikTok, the last post. That was genuinely, I've had, some people might consider other things that I've been through worse. I've been in physically abusive relationships, well, one in particular. I found out after I was already attached emotionally that he was secretly a drunk and drug addict, and I didn't know that. And he came from like a good family, good Christian family, you know. And I knew his brothers really well, and they were amazing people, top quality that you know, you want more of the world to have. And I didn't realize that, you know, yeah, whole story, but yeah, he, that was bad. But, yeah, I feel like the mental, emotional, abusive relationship was 10 times worse, and affected me the hardest. The other one, like, yeah, it's like, but it's like, but I also grew up in that. Physical abuse, not towards me as a child, but I witnessed it all the time. So it's not really that big of a deal. It is a big deal, but like it didn't really like traumatize me like the mental abuse did. Although like, without getting too much into it, like there has been a lot of mental emotional abuse from family as well. But yeah, that just I personally feel like mental emotional abuse is 10 times worse than physical abuse typically. Cheating, is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating? I don't think you can. I think any cheating in any way is bad. I don't personally feel like there's any grading scale for cheating. If it's cheating, it's cheating. And I personally feel like anything that is that level of cheating, regardless of what kind it is probably like the worst thing, like the worst pain you can do to somebody. So yeah. For live, I'm gonna brought to you by me. Get 1,000, so I'll send you an invite. My friend is doing 24 live on Monday, brought to you by me. Oh my gosh, yes! Yes, awesome, please do that. When someone comes from a Christian, yes, oh my gosh, like, I have my faith, and what people who claim to have whatever faith doesn't affect my own faith. But I have had a lot more worse experiences from people who come from a Christian and Catholic setting. But not to say that like I don't group, you know, I don't say, oh, you're, you know, so you must be. I don't have that correlation. It's just it is a fact. Good response. Awesome. Oh, thank you for the follow, guys. Okay, so for the record, your energy is amazing. And you're so, oh my gosh, thank you. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but just I guess NG. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, guys. It's 3 a.m. here, and I need to get to bed so I can try to wake up at a decent-ish time to start getting ready for my Halloween party. I don't even know what time it starts, and I'm hoping it's a later start time, because I need some sleep, and it's going to take me, I'm probably going to have like 4 hours time to do my Halloween costume. And I'll be doing a live for that because it's going to be crazy. Hopefully I do a good job. So enjoy your weekend. Happy Halloween. You as well, Izzy. You as well. Everybody please be safe. If you go to my Linktree link in my profile on TikTok, my IMDb page is there, as well as other like clips from things that are not on my IMDb. I have a few things that are coming out still that are not public yet, and I'll be posting those when I do. And I'm most excited about those things actually. And not everything I've done that is out publicly is on my IMDb or my links. I think I have, yeah, I think between the two I try to have post everything I have on there. But a lot of the stuff that I've done that I'm really excited about is not out yet, but I'll be posting about it. Enjoy your weekend. We'll take you for this. We'll take you for this. What? Check your Instagram. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. It turned out amazing. I mean, compared to what I normally am able to cook, this is probably the best one I've done. But I had a lot of help. So I would not settle down with a Christian woman and not a Republican. Hey, you know what? If you know what you want and what you need, then that's a good start. Can you put TikTok name on your bio so I can get? Can you put TikTok name on your bio? Did you finish eating? I did finish. Yeah. So, yeah, chef, like, don't worry, I got you. Do you have any posts on your TikTok? Because I'll share your posts and whatnot or duet them. Stay sweet, don't burn your house down. No promises. You were, okay. Yeah, I'll find a way to do it that's going to be the most, because I don't know if that's going to be the most effective. If you have any videos on your TikTok, or if you don't, like, make one and I'll duet it, and I'll push everyone. Okay, well, do a post, at least one, and then I can duet it and bring everybody to your page. Tonight, no, I'm so tired, and I need to get up early for getting ready for Halloween party tomorrow, and my costume is going to take a while. He has monkey one. Yeah, it's right there. All right, guys. I'm gonna go get ready for bed. I'm pretty much ready for bed, actually. Just need to brush my teeth. You will find out tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live. Oh, I got my hair all messed up. I'm gonna do a live preparing, like, doing my costume tomorrow. It does involve some body painting. You just got here, no. I'm sorry. Well, I will be posting this video on my YouTube channel, actually, because it's definitely a worth having it on. Leave your TikTok on. I'll read for everyone. I don't know. I mean, I seem to have a pretty amazing reading voice, apparently. So I don't know if you can do as good a job as me. Listen to my song live streaming. Tell your friends about me. JK. No. That's funny. All right. So again, I'll be on tomorrow when I'm doing my costume, and everybody will get to see. I can't tell you the time. It's just whenever I wake up, and ideally 4 hours before I have to leave for my friend's party. So I don't really remember what time that party is, so it'll be a surprise for everybody. Oh, thank you. All right, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Chef Baby, so much for all of your help, and Faringo as well, and everybody else who's been here. That's still here at least. Thank you so much for all your help with my cooking. I literally would not have done it without your guys' help. Seriously. I'm gonna go get ready for bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow during whatever time for my costume. Thanks for taking time out to talk with us. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Clean up, but I'm tired. I'm so tired. And the longer, like, right now I'm having trouble breathing when I stand up. I'm getting dizzy. I need help. I need help. I cooked. What else am I supposed to do? Is that enough? I still have to unload my dishes. Do it fast. Oh. I have some dishes that okay, I'll unload the rest of my dishwasher. And then when I get time tomorrow, I'll put the dishes in the dishwasher. But off the line, yeah. Do it tomorrow. Okay, somebody said I could do it tomorrow, so I'm doing it tomorrow. I had one person to give me the permission. All right. Love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out.